I bought a few suspiciously cheap Nintendo Switch consoles, you know, anything from a $24 Switch from China to a Zelda Switch that was sold for $100 off. And in this video, we're gonna test them out and see if we got scammed. Now here's the thing, I recently bought a cheap brand new Xbox from China, but it was actually opened and then resealed, so hopefully we don't get screwed like that today. But guys, let's start with this $24 Switch. Wait, hold on. Okay, so first of all, there's two in here. It's called a Game Magic and oh my goodness, what is this? Yo, it even uses like the Switch logo to say Magic up there. It's got the detachable Joy-Cons. What is going on? Because I don't know, maybe this thing is totally legit and oh, nope, it's... Bro, what? Okay, I just dumped out a bunch of random stuff like a wrist strap. Our battery is just loose in here, along with more batteries. What? Yeah, I'm definitely confused here, but let's see what's inside of this little thing. And oh my goodness, this is insane. Just look at it. We got both Joy-Cons here. We got a yellow one and a green one. We have two sets of D-pads, two sets of X, Y, A, and B buttons. Also two sets of the start and select buttons. And the screen itself, like with the bezels and everything, just looks very similar to an original Switch. Like they did a great job here. Let's go ahead and actually compare it to an original Switch. And as you can see, they both have huge bezels, and of course the D-pads are matching up with the joysticks right here, and then these buttons are matching up with these buttons. Start and select aren't quite in the right spot, but that's whatever. Let's go ahead and flip it over to the bottom, I guess. We have a headphone jack. That's kind of cool. And then on the top here, we have, I guess, a volume rocker potentially. Got an on and off switch, charging port, and an AV out. Flipping to the back, oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, there's a battery compartment there, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, wait, hold on. I bet these batteries go in the Joy-Cons, and then the rechargeable one probably goes in the middle here, which is just kind of janky, and oh my goodness, we have a kickstand? No way, dude, look at this. Yo, we got a kickstand on the fake Nintendo Switch. Now the real question is, do these Joy-Cons detach? And we actually have a button there. No way. No way, these things actually detach? That's sick. This is so goofy. Now I hope there's a screen protector on the screen because it's really scratched up by default. Oh, there it is, nice. Oh no! But guys, I guess let's go ahead and throw some batteries in this bad boy and see if it even works. Let's go ahead and see if this bad boy turns on. 3, 2, 1. There is no way, dude. The funny thing is, this is not even as sketchy as the next console we're gonna see in this video, because it's like, you'll see in a minute, but it's something sketchy about it. Let's go ahead and explore this Game Magic first, though. So we have Adventure, Classic, Action, Fighting, Puzzle, and Shooter. And this could be one of the worst interfaces I've ever seen, but we'll stick with it for now. So let's click on Adventure. Wow, so you open it up, and it looks like a bunch of NES games. Dude, are we really doing this today? Oh my goodness. And also, some of these are repeats, of course, because look, number 33 is the same as number 41. Nice. We do have Super Mario Bros. Though, so let's boot that up and see if it works. Do. This thing let me select 2-player, but I can't control the second player because there's only one set of controls here. That's awesome. Also, just realized there's no triggers in this thing, which don't need it for NES games, but yeah, they're just missing those. But next up, I want to try out some Classic here, see what shows up on this one. We got Aladdin, Dr. Mario. It's just like it's just a mix of random games. You would think under Classic they would show Super Mario Bros. Because like it's objectively a classic, but instead we have Water Pipe and Box World. All right, and Nuts Milk.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Yeah, that's a real game. All right. Yeah, let's go back. Under Action, we got some Turtles, we got some Castlevania, and I've seen Batman about 3 times at this point. There it is to 21, 26, 9, and 35. Nice. So just a bunch of repeats. Great. But guys, I'm really curious if you can take these Joy-Cons off and still play. Like, are they actually wireless? It looks like they are, because I don't see any kind of connection here on the sides of the Joy-Cons. Let's try it out, and yeah, sure enough, wow, it's actually pretty cool. Wait, I took it off. Is this actually 2-player, like a real Joy-Con? You can see my Joy-Con is side to side now and going up and down. Then if I slide it back on, it swaps it to... Yo, I can't believe they actually built that functionality in. That's actually sick. Does that mean this thing is actually 2-player? Let me go back. We're gonna try out Super Mario Bros. Again, and we're gonna try out 2-player. All right, so player number 1 dies. Now we'll see if player number 2 works on this remote here. No way. Yo, on this little cheap piece of junk, they actually got the Joy-Con functionality to work. That my mind is blown right now. That just took it to a whole nother level, that this thing actually like works and functions like real Joy-Cons. And listen to the snap here. Like, that's not bad, man. Now, this thing is, like, comically thick. Like, look how thick that thing is. It's, like, 3 times as thick as the regular Switch. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and see if we can try this AV out functionality and see if that actually works. And it's gone on the screen, but I don't see a display on my TV. Well, cool idea, but it doesn't work. And for as crappy as this console is so far, the funny thing is I actually think it might be better than the next console we test out. Because the next one I bought is a Zelda Switch. It was, like, over $100 under value. super sketch all around. And even sketchier is the fact that the kickstand on this bad boy is like more sturdy than the original one. Like again, look at this. Look how flimsy that is, and look, this crap just falls over. And this one right here is like actually decent. What? And even better than both of them is this portable monitor kickstand that's on the back. You flip it open, it goes from 0 to 80 degrees, and you can see it doesn't wobble around like at all, and it's actually sturdy. It's from this company called Arzopa, who is fortunately sponsoring this video. So let me tell you about them. So Arzopa makes a lot of different tech products, but the one I want to show you here today is the Z1 FC portable monitor here. The gist of this product is pretty simple. It's a 1080p 144 hertz gaming monitor, but it's portable. And really the first thing you notice when you pick this thing up is how lightweight it is. Just for reference, this monitor is only 1 pound and 10 ounces. And then this pretty normal monitor here is over 13 pounds. And I mean, just look at this monitor from the side. It's super slim. If you want to prop it up, all you got to do is pop this little stand out of the back from anywhere between 0 and 80 degrees. And now what about compatibility? Like what can you use this for? Well, obviously, first of all, you can plug in anything with an HDMI input, you know, anything like a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, and it'll work like a normal monitor. You'll just, of course, need a power supply for the monitor. But where this thing gets really good and takes full advantage of its portability is when you plug in a device with a full-functioned USB-C port, because then you don't even need a power supply. For example, I just plug in the included USB-C port from the monitor to my MacBook, and now I have this full-fledged dual monitor display that I can take on the go. And just by the way, there are a ton of laptops and phones that also support this functionality now. So guys, if you're looking for a way to expand your screen real estate on the go, look no further than the Arzopa Z1 FC. Just click the link down below or scan the QR code on the screen to check it out today. Now I am curious what's in this other box, because for some reason I have 2 of them, so let's go ahead and see. And oh my goodness, out of the box we have a bloated battery. That's not good. And oh, this one's actually got the real red and blue here. That's cool. Same back, it's got the same, you know, sliding Joy-Cons. These are a little bit tighter. But yeah, this is absurd. Now let's move on to our next Switch console, which I think could be more absurd. Let's see. So here in this package is a Zelda Switch I bought for $160 off of eBay, which is really cheap. Like, I'll throw some examples on the screen, but usually a Zelda Switch from eBay, it's an OLED and it goes for like $260 plus. So something sketchy is going on here, and I couldn't quite tell from the photos, and also the box is really small. So yeah, let's see what's inside. And that's a bad start. They used the free packaging inside of this outer wrapping, which is a big no-no from the postal office. Finally got it open. We have, okay, so we have 2 Joy-Cons here from the Zelda Switch, and I'm trying to see if these things are legit. I think it's real, maybe. We'll take a closer look at the other one as well. Yeah, I think this one's okay. It's got the green design here on the front, and it's gold, and then white on the back, and the Nintendo logo looks pretty normal, so I think the Joy-Cons at least are normal Switch Joy-Cons. Now the console itself will be the real question here, and from the front, oh no. Oh, wait, what? It's not an OLED. What? Yeah, so comparing here, you can see this is a normal Switch and this is a normal Switch as well, and you can see the bezels are basically the same on the screens there. And on an OLED console, which is what we should have with the Zelda Switch, the screen goes pretty much out to the edges here. But guys, let's go ahead and flip this thing over, because I feel something on the back. Let me see what the... Wait, what? I could have sworn this is not a Zelda Switch because it's not an OLED, but we have a case here that looks like the Zelda Switch. Is this legit? Let me look up a photo. No, so the normal Zelda OLED Switch has kind of some cool designs on the back, but actually this one's better. This one looks cooler. It's got the gold and black accents, and I'm not sure where this is from. Is this a third-party case? I'm not quite sure, but let's go ahead and yeah, let me just take a closer look and inspect this thing a bit more. Oh wait, our serial number is gone off the bottom. That's kind of sketch. Let me see if there's an SD card. Oh boy. Oh man, I try to flip the this little bad boy up and it just pops straight out. That's not ideal. Let's go ahead and try to, I guess, turn it on and see if it turns on. All right guys, console's plugged in and I think it charged up and turned itself on. Let's go ahead and see if it actually is turned on, and yep, there it is. Nice. I also saw some sketchiness with the Joy-Con there. What just happened? Okay, it's actually clicked in now. Let's go ahead and try to boot this thing up and see if it actually works. And wait, what? Yeah, we got stuff downloaded here? And wait, hold on. Oh no, the Joy-Con is jacked up so bad. Wait, now it's working. It just wasn't reacting for a second. What the heck? We'll ignore that. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, stop now. You saw that icon down in the corner, right? Where it just like, oh no, I'm flexing it a little bit and it's going away. Oh, I'll just pull these off for now and use them like so I can actually use them. But yeah, like I mentioned, there is a bunch of stuff downloaded here. We have, you know, Fortnite, YouTube, Super Smash Bros. Actually, we need a game for that. Then we need the game cartridge for this one as well. But we got some profiles, Sophie's page, Z Fighter's page, and Dartiganan's page. I said that wrong, but whatever. Let me see if I can check out the news and see the last time this thing was played, if there's any dates here. 1/23/2024, so it was used over a year ago, which I guess is not too terribly surprising. And oh, check out the album. I bet there's some screenshots here. Hopefully, yeah, there there we go, dude. We have about 1 million screenshots of the homepage. What? Now, I am really curious about the Joy-Cons here and if they have stick drift, which they probably do based on what I've tested so far. Let's see. I mean, from the test here, it looks fine. I don't know if that's 100% accurate for all kinds of stick drift, but yeah, that's good enough, I'd say, for now. Wow, right stick is good as well. Okay, that's honestly surprising. But let's go ahead and I guess sign into the internet here, and I wonder if I can actually use any of this stuff, this person's profile, and like play their old games or something. Let's see. Oh, also, I just noticed I was about to put this Joy-Con back on the rail. There's a pretty nasty like dent or some warping there on the side, which like could explain some of the Joy-Con issues. Also, the Joy-Con rails are just like disgusting. Like what happened here? I've had a couple Switches that I've used for years, and like I never abused them or used them really hard, but like mine don't look anything like this. What do people do to their consoles, man? The right Joy-Con is having issues as well. You can see it's not showing up there on the icon there, but like it's clearly clicked in. Both of the rails are just garbage in this thing. Oh, stinks too. Guys, let's go ahead and throw a game inside of this thing because I'm not confident at all in this thing's ability to read games. We'll see. I don't think I've ever actually used a Switch that couldn't read games. And nope, yeah, there it is. Cool. Loads up. Let's go ahead and see if it starts. Yeah, cool, we're good there. It's booting up and working. So this console is very jank. Like on one hand, it's kind of cool because of the Joy-Cons and honestly, the Switch looks cool, but it clearly was put together very jankily. That's not a word, but I'm gonna use it as a word. But guys, I'm gonna sell this console on a website called Encore. I'll put a link down below or QR code on the screen, and I'll be auctioning it off so you can bid on it and see if you want to win it and maybe try to fix this thing up. Go check it out. But guys, let's move on to our next console. Hey guys, here I have a Switch from Goodwill, and it was honestly pretty cheap, and these photos were, I can't even explain them. Well, let's go ahead and see what's inside. All right, guys, we're pulling this thing out. We have our Switch, which is just covered in styrofoam on the back. Nice. There's literally styrofoam stuck in the triggers. Oh man, that sucks. I'll fix that later, but at first glance, the Switch is actually in pretty good condition, which didn't quite match the photos. I'm not really sure what they sent me here. Like, all the buttons are clicking just fine, except for, of course, the one with the styrofoam in it. You got your little kickstand here on the back, or at least a little crappy kickstand. Let's see if that works. And there's no micro SD card there. And Joy-Cons, yeah, they slide off without an issue. And left one as well. Okay, let's go ahead and see if this thing has any charge to it. All right, guys, console has been charged up for a little bit, and I think it's on now. Yep, there it is. Cool. Let's go ahead and hope this is better than the last console. And wow, yeah, there's just nothing here, so I guess it was factory reset. Let me start by checking out the console nickname is One's Switch. Nice. Update is on 15.0.1. Let me see when that update is from. Oh, that's from 2 whole years ago. Nice. Hasn't been updated in quite a long time. Doesn't really matter, to be honest, but let's go ahead and check out our controllers here, or excuse me, my Joy-Cons, and see if these control sticks have any kind of drift. Yeah, it looks fine on here. It's not noticeable, at least in the calibration of the control sticks. Let's go ahead and toss a game inside of this bad boy, though, and see if it reads. And also, I forgot our, yeah, that stuff is still in there. Let me get that out before I forget, and it goes all the way inside. Turn me up, boy. One piece out. One piece! Oh, we got it. Let's go. Thank goodness. That was so jank of Goodwill to do. Oh. But yeah, surprisingly, this Switch from, untested Switch from Goodwill ended up being the best Switch of the lot. The other two were, extremely jank for obvious reasons. But guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Again, check out Encore down below or QR code on the screen. Search for JRob0021 in the Sellers tab and you'll find me. But guys, I will see you next time.